All right, everybody. It's the new year. Happy New Year's, and let's get serious. All right, let's get serious about these bodies. Okay. So I'm gonna pretty much show you how I'm gonna show you. I create these blueprints whenever I need them. Whenever I, whenever I'm doing the transition into, it could be a cutting diet or maintenance diet or a muscle building phase. These different phases, I always have a blueprint out. Okay, if you want a body that looks like something, you have to hold yourself accountable. And what's the number way to hold yourself accountable is to write this stuff down. You have to write down what you need. You have to write down your fuel, what you're having every day. It needs to be written down. And the number one key to doing that is learning how to count your calories. And I'm not saying being obsessive about it. I'm just saying take 2 or 3 days to really sit down and find out what a calorie is. Right? It's heat. It's energy. Right? So the easiest way to do this, I'm going to show you exactly what I do and what I've done for this particular phase that I'm on. I am on a maintenance phase right now. I cut the whole spring. I dieted down the whole spring and the whole summer. All right. Then my body stalled out a bit, and throughout that process, I've learned some things about my body, and I write it down, and I'm continuously changing things. Because as you get down to the body that you love or that you would want, things start to change a little bit. And when you get very thin, there's different changes that need to be made. It's not so simple as when you are really, really big and you just lose weight all at once and it happens like that. When you get smaller, it doesn't work like that. All right. So this is actually here a blueprint of what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how it goes. All right. So, lesson number 1. All right. Get your pen and pad or your phone. Now, these are my numbers. If you write this exactly down how I do it with my own body, it'll work different with your body. So your numbers could differentiate depending on a lot of factors. All right. So I am at 2,560 calories right now in the maintenance phase, all right, for a man. Meal 1, I have a cup of oats. I have about, I would say, a quarter cup of berries. I'm going to put some cinnamon on there and 2 eggs, all right? That's about 230 calories. The next meal, a vegan bar, and it will be about a cup of blueberries with that meal. That's about 300 calories. The next meal will be grits, eggs, bacon, and I'll put a little bit of sugar on there. That will end up being about 900 calories-ish. And the last meal, well, no, not the last meal, but the 4th meal will be, that one will be probably chicken, and I'll have a few eggs with that one. I have some rice and a piece of bread with that one. That one ends up being about 630 calories. And then this other meal, this last meal, straight up cheat meal. Like it's averaged in. That's what I'm showing you. You average everything in, even the meal that I call it a cheat, but it's really just a meal that I fantasize for on a regular basis, and I write it into my plan, and that's honey sandwiches. I love honey sandwiches. So I will have 2 honey sandwiches, whole wheat bread, one of them 3 pieces of bread, 3 tablespoons of honey. The other one will be 2 pieces of bread and 1.5 tablespoons of honey. And we'll leave it at that, right? That's the easiest way to do it. Everything is written down. You must be a tracking fiend. You have to track everything. I also, after each one of these meals, I walk for 10 minutes. You never want to eat food and just sit down. Your body has to be consistently moving. As soon as I get up, 30-minute walk, man. This stuff is like this, right? When you move like this, then you reap the benefits. All right, so like, share, subscribe. Any more questions, hit me down below. I'll be glad to answer everything. Peace.